Hi, Mary.
Hi.
So we have your menu,
All
and
right.
what we're going to do today is just go over your menu, and a couple of things to let you know. When you do these menus, they're not pick and choose.
No.
They're done in a certain order, and so as long as you're doing it through the order, and I want you to know that at the end of the order, then that'll be it. It's best to do these in the morning, of course.
Okay.
You can do in the evening sometimes during the best of the day, but it's nice to set off your day in alignment.
Great.
So let's start with the first one. We're going to do assist and hip. So I'd like you to go onto your back. And we're going to have the feet against the floor. And we're going to bring your arms out, shoulders. So just feel that extension with the shoulders up, palms up, feet on the wall. And so normally what we say is hip width apart. We're going to put a fist there. So that would be hip width apart. And then the feet, we want to make sure they're straight. And a lot of times that's going to feel a little bit pigeon-toed. I can see this foot is a little bit tense. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to put this ankle just above this knee. But in doing that, if you feel your buttocks come off, which it did, so let's put it back. Let's scoot a little bit away from the wall. Good. Let's try that again. Just a little bit more. Why don't you just go another little... Okay, 90 degrees. Let's keep that back. We want to bring these down a little bit. Okay, go ahead. Put that down. Good. And then what we're going to do is just push this toward the wall, and we're going to use your hip muscle. Do you feel that in the hip?
I do, yes.
Good. Then you're doing it correctly. And just relax. We want you to breathe. So again, we're just going to inhale. And the shoulders should be relaxed. The whole time we're just working on just getting that toward the wall. We're going to do this for a minute. So are you feeling fine?
I am relaxed.
That's good. If any time during these exercises you feel any kind of discomfort, you may want to just stop the exercise and then call me up, and then I can tell you what I might recommend. But a lot of times we want the muscles to talk to us. So if all of a sudden you're feeling that, like they're working, that's okay. But beyond that discomfort, we're really not interested. So keep working that hip. And what you'll find is you're going to internally be rotating these bones, which will stabilize the hip. So that's why we're doing this, is to stabilize the hip. Are you doing well?
I'm ready to change.
Okay, let's bring the foot back into the floor. You did your minute. Okay, just relax, and once again, make sure the alignment is there. Everything is fine. And let's go ahead with the other foot. Bring the other foot. Okay. And one of the things I want you to notice while you're doing this, since we're doing this bilateral, that means we're doing both joints, is do you feel a difference between hips?
Yes, I do.
Which one do you feel is more flexible?
The left.
Ah. And so no matter which one is more flexible, we still want to do them both
Okay.
for the same amount of time. Don't think that by spending more time on one leg, it will be better for you, because that wouldn't be true. Still breathing. Good.
In and out.
And once again, we're going to do that, hold that for a minute. And I have a clock right here so I can look, but normally a kitchen timer might be good,
Okay.
because what I've been told is that what you thought was a minute was like 30 seconds. And so you want to make sure that your timing, especially for both sides, is about the same. Is the hip freeing up a little bit?
Okay.
Good. And you'll find as you keep doing these more and more, that's what you'll find. It's pretty soon they will get to a point where I won't say they're easy. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Put it back to this thing, and we're going to go into the crocodile position. So I want you to lie straight out with the mat. Once again, we want to go right to the mat. So center it. And let's straighten out the legs. Let's get completely on the mat. So you want to push back up on the mat a little bit. Okay, what we're really concerned about, and you can use the mat, is we want to be straight on the mat. So you want to come over a little bit with this. Just to, yeah, with the trunk. So we want the shoulders and the knees to line up and the feet. Okay? And we're going to bring the palms down in this one. And we want to, once again, just feel it's extended. This would be too high. Can you feel the difference? And this would be just perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the right leg. And we're going to take the right heel and put it between the first and second toe. Now the difficult part about this, it looks kind of easy till we do this, is I want you to really bring the feet back, and we want to start making sure that the legs are tight. We don't want any flexion in the knees if we can. So we're going to rotate on the left hip, and we're going to bring this hip up. It's going to pull that hip over and then look the other way. Good. So when you keep these really, really tight, what you do is you start to feel it working the back. Do you feel the back working?
Yeah.
Good. The whole time, again, breathing. And once again, we'll just do this for a minute. Keeping those legs nice and tight. Sometimes you have to work with it because, especially if you have a knee that tends to like to flex, the body will just relax any chance it gets. So it's really a very concentrating, really keeping those legs tight. That's when this exercise really works. Just a few more minutes or seconds. Okay, let's come back down and let's go to the opposite side. So the opposite foot. Okay, leaving the hands out to the side. And once again, we're going to rotate. If you get mixed up, just think of the hip that's down. We're going to rotate on that leg, pulling the other leg up, and remember to turn to look to the other side. Feet again are flexed. Once again, you're breathing. That's a little bird in the tree. Again, really feel, if you can, feel, because the arms are pretty good at this point. When you go home, just get that feel that you don't want them too high, you don't want them too low. Perfect. Again, we have 1 minute. And you can see timing will be very important by now. Notice your, how's it feeling?
Stretched.
Let's come out of it, and we'll go into the next one.